say hi to a happy day and enjoy listening while I read to you a story. The House of Seven Colors. The Count and his friends were on their way back to Sesame Street after a day in the country. Suddenly, the Count pulled the Countmobile over to the side of the road. "Hey, what are we stopping here for?" grumbled Oscar. "Let's keep going, Count," said Bert. "It's getting dark." The Count peeked over the windshield of the car. "I'm afraid we can't go any farther," he said. "The bridge is broken." The Count pointed to a rickety old house up at the top of a hill. "We will have to stay there for a night." So Ernie and Bert and Cookie Monster and Betty Lou and Grover and the Count and Oscar walked up the steep winding path that led to the strange old house. "Gee, this place looks spooky," said Betty Lou. "Yeah," agreed Cookie Monster. "Scary too." "Hey, you knock at the door, Bert," said Ernie. "Oh, no, Ernie," said Bert. "No way." "Have no fear, everybody," said Grover. "I, Grover, will knock on this very large and scary door." He took a deep breath and knocked loudly. A giant monster opened the door and looked down at the Sesame Street gang. "Is that bridge broken again?" he growled. The group backed away from the door. "Well, you'll have to spend the night. Come in," said the big monster. So they did. "Come with me," said the monster, leading them up a long creaky staircase. "I just happen to have 7 empty rooms." "You and the cat, you're first," said the monster, pushing open the door. Oscar marched inside. The door slammed shut. "Pink? This must be a nightmare. What kind of monster would do this to a grouch?" The monster pushed the second door and it slowly creaked open. He showed Ernie into his room. "Wow," said Ernie. "Everything in this room is purple." "I do hope you will find your stay here interesting," said the monster as he guided Cookie Monster into the next room. "Cowabunga!" shouted Cookie. "Everything in room delicious shade of green. Yummy!" The Count took the room right next to Cookie Monster. 1 red fire truck, 1, 2 red apples, 1, 2, 3 red wagons, he cried. "With so much to count, I'm sure that I won't get 1 wink of sleep." "I think this room will suit you just fine," said the monster as he turned to Grover. "Oh my goodness," said Grover. "This room makes me feel blue. I do not know why." The very next room was Bert's. "Well," said Bert, "my room certainly is orange. I really wish he had given me a beige room." The monster gave the very last room to Betty Lou. "Yellow, yellow everywhere," she said. "It's so bright in here, I'll never fall asleep." No one slept a wink that night. Early the next morning, they met in the hall. "I didn't sleep all night," said Ernie. "There were purple spots before my eyes the whole time." "My room was so bright," said Betty Lou. "Mine was boring," said Bert. "Let's get out of here," said Oscar. They hurried down the stairs to the front door. Cookie pulled on the handle. "Oh no," he cried. "Door won't open." They pulled and pulled, but "It's no use," moaned Bert. It's locked. We're trapped. Wait a minute. The door's not locked. Look. Betty Lou pointed a sign attached to the door. The sign says push. We were pulling, she said. That's why it wouldn't open. Betty Lou gave the door a little push and it swung open. Before you could say open sesame, the gang ran out the door down the path and piled into the Countmobile. I will be glad to get to Sesame Street, said Grover. Yeah, said Oscar. Who would ever want to visit a weird place like that? The end. I hope you enjoy listening to the story, The House of Seven Colors. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!